why don't we just start?
Okay.
Okay, so here we are with a new Bethany faculty member, Katie Hurst, daughter of Benji Hurst, and she is the new communications director. So why don't you just introduce yourself and what does communications director actually mean here?
Yeah, so I'm Katie Hurst, and I'm the marketing and communications manager, which means that I do things like all the social media for the school, a lot of the things that get printed for events I'm in charge of, and then also some bigger strategy projects like marketing, increasing enrollment, and things like that. And I also do the daily announcements, so some fun little daily tasks like that.
Interesting. So is there anything challenging, anything exciting in your new job here?
I'm just looking forward to sort of getting a sense for how things already work here and getting more comfortable with the things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for cross-country season. I'm an assistant coach, so that's fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to just starting to get feeling more comfortable with the tasks that I have going on and learning more about how Bethany already works.
Yeah, so is your employment here temporary, or what is your goal with this employment here at Bethany?
No, I wouldn't say it's temporary for now. I'm pretty happy with this position. I started in June, so I've got a couple months under my belt now. And I think it'll be fun to just sort of see where the role goes and how I can grow into it and gain some skills.
Yeah. So was communication director your desired job, or is it just something that really came out of nowhere?
I joke because, no joke, in high school I worked with Kevin a little bit when he was in this role and wrote for him and stuff, and I always said I want Kevin's job someday, and so when the position opened up I was like, okay, I gotta apply because I always said that this was my dream job. So yeah, it's been funny ending up here, and I wouldn't have said I would be back at Bethany, but you never know how things are gonna work out.
Yeah, for sure. So so far, how do you feel about the community around the staff at Bethany? What is it that makes it different? Have you worked previously somewhere else, or? Yeah,
so after college I had an internship at Disney World and had a team there that I really loved, and then I worked at Everence for about 8 or 9 months previous to coming here, and I also had a great team there. So coming here and having what feels like a close and comfortable faculty team is it's a good feeling. It's one I've had before in other work settings, and it's funny because a lot of the faculty here were also my teachers when I was in high school, so it's fun getting to know people in a little bit of a different way now as a fellow faculty member.
So where did you study?
So I graduated here in 2014, and then I went to Goshen College and graduated in 3.5 years with a degree in communications and a minor in peace, justice, and conflict studies, and then spent a year after school on an internship in Florida, and then was at Everence for about 8 or 9 months, and then came here.
Okay. So how is this job beneficial to Bethany, or do you believe that is this your true position, or do you think that you might actually want to move to a different position in Bethany here?
I think this position is the best use of my skill set. I have a lot of journalism experience. That's what I focused on in college. My degree is general, but I focused on writing. And I think that I have a lot to offer in this role, and I think it's going to be really exciting to see how Bethany can sort of expand its marketing efforts, and I think that's what me being in this role is gonna do. Yeah.
So enough of the whole professional side of you. So tell us something that makes Katie Hurst Katie Hurst.
Okay. Well, if you know my dad, you know that we love Disney, and I feel just about as strongly about that as he does. Yeah, I like to run, I like to read, hang out with my friends, and yeah, that's about it.
So now that you are the assistant coach for cross country, how is it like coaching with your own father? Do you change it to more professional setting, or do you still have that daughter-father relationship intact?
Yeah, so we're colleagues and coach together. I think we've always had a pretty good relationship. We're pretty open with each other, so I think we can just both be ourselves, and that translates professionally and personally. I think coaching is obviously a bit more casual than during the workday, so yeah, it's been fun so far. No big fights yet, so
hopefully no big fights.
You can let us know if it's for sure. If there's a bad vibe.
And you earlier mentioned that you graduated here from Bethany, and that most of the teachers here were your teachers back then.
Yeah.
So now that you're working in a professional setting, how is that like when you had them earlier? Like, do you have new thoughts towards them, or like how are they different?
Yeah, I feel like I can say a little more to people I don't agree with on everything, maybe, now as opposed to when I was a student, but, I don't really think, maybe there are teachers that are going to watch this that are going to be like, but I don't think that I had any bad blood with anybody when I was here, exactly, so there was nobody I was like, oh, I don't want to see, so I was mostly just excited to see everyone again, and
Good. So there you have it. Here's Katie Hurst. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.